In recent days, school children across secondary schools in England, particularly in the north and in the southwest, have been conducting some protests against school administrations, barring them from using toilets and other repressive measures against these school children. This has led to school protests and some direct actions by hundreds, perhaps thousands of school children organizing themselves, self-organizing themselves, that is, and even riot police have been called into some schools. Now, these schools are run by, they are so-called academies, basically private capitalist interest encroaching upon a space that they should have no interference in whatsoever, that is schools and education of children. But now for decades there's been creeping privatization in schools, and now with these academies, what often happens with these academies is very right-wing oriented administrations who adopt and impose very right-wing pedagogical frameworks and behavior management and school children management systems. They impose this upon children, and inevitably children rebel anyway. One of the means to do that is requesting toilet breaks as a form of break from the repressive pressure that they're put under increasingly through the education system. Schools in Britain are just a total mess, and they're becoming even more toxic and falling apart as a result of privatization and cuts, etc. Too many children in a classroom, too many unmet behavioral and special education needs issues there, along with demoralization of teaching staff and support staff and other staff, the deregulation of the labour market in terms of staffing in schools, whereby ground staff, catering staff, support staff and others in the quote-unquote lower part of the hierarchy are often on low pay in agencies with no sick and holiday and pensions adequate for them. Is the sum total of all of this is a total failure for what should be the most precious commodity, as it were. Of course, they're not commodities, they're human beings, but the most important human resource for our society, which is raising our children in the best and most positive and liberating way possible.